I accidentally ended my stream. Because I needed to click escape and the fucking hotkey is right next to escape. And we're gonna drop the difficulty down. I can actually kill these enemies a little bit more efficiently. Wow. Let me go here and identify this belt. Hopefully something good. And it is.
Gift for me.
Anyways. This is gonna go over a little bit better than it was. Like, I could kill shit on Torment, but I couldn't do it efficiently enough. But I can actually kill shit easily right now. I am not having good luck finding legendaries right now. Like on my non-seasonal character Cameron, I was pretty decked out and good shit before I hit level 70.
And then you have to restart everything.
Yeah, when you do seasonal, yeah, create a new character. Hold up, let me look at something real quick. Alright, I'm gonna click out. Excellent, can't believe I ended my damn stream by accident.
How does that feel?
There's a lot of enemies here.
You dare attack me?
Surprised I didn't get a bonus for killing more than like 15 enemies right there. That was had to have been like 30. But I didn't get anything. Wipe out his minions.
does that feel?
Ooh, imps. Not a whole lot of enemies here. What are you playing right now, Kim? You still playing,
BeamNG, yeah.
BeamNG? What abominations are you creating?
Just fucking around with the vehicle editor. So what?
I'm about to download that Russian botware again in order to get multiplayer.
Wow. Yeah, I managed to find a Dodge Charger mod. Just fucking around with that.
Did it work?
Yep. The model is from 2015 to 2020. So.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like an older one.
No, it's like a newer model.
Is it a good model or is it?
Yeah, it's. There's another Dodge Charger model, like 2015 Hellcat. I downloaded it a few months ago. It's complete trash. But this one seems to be really, really good.
Oh, that's good. Was it from the workshop?
No, I had to go to a certain. I had to go to like some shady website to download it.
Kikibriki.ru.
Wow. I won't. Before I did download it, I make sure to turn on all of my antivirus on full max, full blast, just in case. Yeah, but nothing's happened yet. So.
Was it that shady of a website?
Yeah, it didn't even have pictures of the mod. It just said click here to download. That was it. But I was talking to one of the server managers on the multiplayer server I found this mod on. He's like, yeah, that's the website I got it from. So.
Oh, so there's actually, you're on a dedicated server then, huh?
Yeah, they're dedicated BeamNG multiplayer servers. Well, BeamMP technically, what the team is called.
Yeah. How are they running?
They're the best servers to play on, even if most of them don't have mods on them. But if you just want a vanilla experience, it's
hey, you need send me a link to where to download the multiplayer again, because I don't have it on this PC. So I think, right? I don't think I ever played with BeamNG with.
You did.
I don't
played
know.
with me a few times.
Now, if I uninstall a game, did it uninstall the multiplayer as well? I don't remember how it worked.
No, it shouldn't have. You might have to. I think if you still have the multiplayer BeamNG installer.exe file, then you can still run it and reinstall the multiplayer launcher updated. So the older one won't work.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
So it says it's running a lot better than it did beforehand, right?
It's running so much better.
Good. Holy mother of God, there's a lot of enemies. Alright, I need to get these rid of these harpies.
Your defenses are nothing.
They also added a new car in the game recently.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
What was it?
It's called Soliad Wendover. It's like it's like a really 1980s car.
I must wait longer.
That's the best way to describe it, like super 80s. Damn, all their official servers are fucking full.
So you said the devs of that game are actually like promoting it, right?
Yeah, the devs at BeamNG endorsed it because it's actually one of the best multiplayer mods for a single-player game.
That's pretty cool. They could have been like, "Go fuck yourselves."
Now, if Teardown ever gets a multiplayer mod, then I'll probably tell you about it.
Holy fuck, my pussy just got burned.
Wow!
I don't know what that was up there that did that to me. it did a lot of fucking damage.
Also, you no longer need to go to the Discord server to authenticate this sign up with email.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can I still go to the Discord server to do that?
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Because I don't feel like giving people I don't know. Some shady fucking. They're probably the developing shit out of Crimea.
Crimea!
They don't even speak fucking English.
Straight out of Lithuania.
Fucking Lithuania.
I'm
Some
talking
Romanians.
yeah, like eastern Lithuania, like towards Russia. So it's super Soviet. Oh fuck.
Yeah, these people still think they're in the Soviet Union.
Wait, what do you mean the wall collapsed?
Dare attack me?
Ha, silly Americans, you know nothing about history.
I can't remember what it was, or when it was, but there was like a city, like a town, like a village in somewhere in Eastern Europe. I can't remember, this was probably a year, way long ago. They didn't know World War II ended.
Really?
Yeah, and they like fucking Zig-Hailing, someone as they're coming through. I can't remember how long ago it was. It was what, not too long ago? But yeah, it was like a village of like people who have no technology, kind of like the Amish.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I'm impervious to damage. That's...
I might have to end up running some low settings because it 10 frames.
You're getting 10 FPS?
Yep.
Is it because of the multiplayer, or is that just how the game runs for you?
It's the multiplayer. I think it's because there's so many people on the server.
I was about to say, I was like, how is it... You have a way better rig in every way. Except for the
Than
CPU.
what's
CPU is
necessary
the
for
same.
this game.
Than what your previous GPU was especially. But you can't run anything.
I gotta go to the empty server and see if the frame.
So the devs are actively helping these people then?
They're not really helping, but they are influencing them. No. Because they said that even they themselves didn't know how to set up a proper network for multiplayer and how to sync up damage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's the same problem that the devs of Teardown had, because the engine that it's running on wasn't really meant for multiplayer.
What does Teardown use?
It uses some sort of voxel engine.
Like a custom one, or they use like a name brand one?
It's a name brand one. I think Imagavoxel, I think is what the engine is called.
Any other games with that engine that have multiplayer?
Not that I can think of. As far as I know, that's the only mainstream Imagavoxel game.
I don't really care for this. Are there modders trying to work on that?
Mm-hmm. There's already very, very simple AI scripts set up to where like you can point and click. AI would take control of the car and drive it somewhere. So it's in very infant stages right now compared to BeamNG, I mean.
Well, how old is Teardown?
It came out October of last year.
So it's not like too old.
Yeah. I think a few days before Halloween or something like that. Because it blew up around 26, I think. Big in German. Sus.
In what?
It blew up at around the 26th of October last year, because that's when big YouTubers in Germany started playing it.
Who the fuck's Germa?
You don't know German?
No.
He's like a really big Twitch streamer and YouTuber.
I've never heard of him. I don't.
He's the
Sorry, go ahead.
He's the guy who did the sus face. If you ever seen that meme before.
No, yeah, I've honestly never have heard of this person. I don't watch a whole lot of Twitch though.
Yeah, I don't either, but sometimes compilations or fake memes of him will get pop up on recommended.
All I know is that one guy you shared with the photo where he looks like he's a fucking demon. You have a fucked up smile. I don't know his name. You sent me a fucking meme, and apparently this YouTuber or Twitch streamer hates people making fun of his face. He's got a really shit-eating grin.
Probably Wings.
No, it wasn't Wings. It's a different guy. Yeah, I know for a fact it was you because I have it in my chat between us.
I have to check the chat.
I've actually sent that photo back to you before. God damn it! Fucking harpies. That was fucking temptresses or whatever. It's fucking so annoying, dude.
Yeah, that's who Jerma is.
Is that who that is?
Yeah, the guy.
Well, then that's the only way I know him.
He hates it when people make fun of his face. Because he said it's the worst face he's ever seen in his entire life.
Yeah, so that's the only way I know him. I didn't even know who he was. I just remember one time you sent me. It was a completely different one that was. It was in the Discord before I cleared it, and it was like really fucking deep fried. He looked like a demon. It's really fucked up.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that one. Yeah. And the caption was something like "When the nightmare is never ending."
Yeah. What was that? I wonder where that must have just been from a stream he made, right?
It was from a stream. What the fuck is this? Anyways, it was from a stream where for a split second he accidentally showed his face, and that was the face he made.
That's why I don't want a camera. I'm so afraid of that shit.
Yeah.
I accidentally turn it on and I'm making some retarded face, and that's all I'm known for now.
He does some creepy ass fucking smile that people.
I'll have to come on Twitch.
Huge horse teeth.
I'll have to come on Twitch, turn my camera on, and like, okay, bitches, you want to play that game? You know.
Yeah, it only happened for a few seconds, but when it did.
Yeah, one of my viewers who also streams asked me one time why don't I have a camera? Because a lot of people have cameras. I was like, and things like that and I'll go buy a webcam and use a webcam if I got big enough to do it and start making money off of it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like if I was making money off of streaming, then instead of just doing it for fun, I'd get a camera. Because at that point, like if I made just enough to where I didn't have to work. Like, even if I was just making what I'm already making.
Oh, this has no textures galore. Oh, I guess I won't use this Corvette.
Damn, he's so close to dying. There we go.
The Rift Guardian has come.
I gotta run. Oh, fucking legendary test on this bitch. I fucking hate poison. Oh my god.
With all my might.
Cameron, it was bad. Get my mana up. Get my mana up. He's so close. He's so close. He's so close. Come on. Push him off. There we go. Nice. Goodies, goodies. Alright.
I need to go back.
The ancients would be proud.
Almost level 50. Yes.
Laura,
Yes?
why do you keep glancing over at Kadala?
Oh, just making sure she isn't up to anything
What the
suspicious.
fuck is this? What? Oh, that's for the Enchantress. That's what that was. Okay. It's a better bow. Yes, it is.
I'll take that off your hands.
I'll take that off your hands. Oh, Hans. Get the Luga. Let me go unsocket this shit.
I tried the adventuring life. Didn't care.
Demons, you also added mechanic. You can get out of your car now and walk around.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have like an actual person or?
Yeah. You don't see the person, but it does have a first-person POV for like it was an actual human walking.
Nice. That's pretty cool. You have to open your door and everything as well?
No, you don't have to open your door, but if the car allows it, you can, like if it's a mod or something like that. They also fix it to where running lights on official cars and mods now actually turn off when the engine goes off.
Oh, really?
Testing now on the Charger.
I wonder who asked for that. Kimber's like, I did. I asked for it. What of it? You got a problem with it?
I emailed them 2,000 times a day, every day for 2 weeks straight.
I'd ban you, dude. I'd actually find out where you live and I would file a lawsuit.
Wow! I would
fucking
find out where
hell.
you live and I'd file a lawsuit.
For fucking harassment.
Wow.
That is some harassing ass shit, Cameron. You know it.
Nah, I disagree.
Yeah, because you're a fucking piece of shit. That's why.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. You can't tell me otherwise. Kim's like, I, Cameron Colbert, am a violent offender and cannot be released into the public.
Wow! I'm a violent offender, shouldn't be released into the public.
Do you disagree? Exactly, you don't, because you know
Well, I
it's
mean, in the state of New Mexico, I'm still banned from there, but still, let me use another example. Uh, um,
Um,
I got nothing.
that's right, because you're an evil, evil person. Go kill the Skeleton King.
Your defenses are nothing.
Quite an enemy over there. We are in for a fight.
I am stronger still.
Well, you know, I wonder since they added the mechanic to get out of your car, if you could theoretically get in someone else's car and go on a ride with them.
Maybe. That'd be pretty cool.
I'm unstoppable.
Brutal massacre. Alright, come on, pussy. Come on. Get off this throne real quick. Third health. This guy's out.
I am returning to town.
Okay.
What?
Oh, Caleb's gonna steal a pair of my shoes.
He can wear your shoes?
Yeah, we have. I think. No, I think we have similar shoe sizes. Yeah. I think he wears 10 and a halves. I wear 10s, but 10 and a halves also. So.
I'll be damned.
Nice choice.
Sell this shit real quick.
I've found some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look.
Where's he going on a walk?
How does that feel?
Come back here, you little church goblin.
It's inside me. Inside!
Let's go down here real quick. Hey, you almost gotta play this game like an MMO, Cameron.
Is it just built differently?
I'm built different. I wasn't able to kill these guys fast enough, but oh well.
If only they could see me now.
killed him. Yeah.
I need to go back.
Alright, this is for a Templar. Come on, Cameron.
Nothing.
I hate life. I want everyone to die. I will get my revenge.
The South will rise again.
And I'll make the North put the lotion in the basket.
It puts the Yankee on its skin, or else it gets the plantation again.
Wow. The Yankee won't have a brim when I'm done with them.
That's how we do it in King's.
You like that reference, Cameron?
I get it, yeah.
I said, do you like it though? Don't make me Yankee or no brim, bitch. Come over there and
Wow!
Look at this, look at this.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
Yankee with no brim. Damn it, there wasn't any more enemies. Oh well.
Is the Hellcat in real life all-wheel drive?
I think they are. I'm pretty sure they are. So, I don't know. I sometimes I say they're rear wheel, but I think that's the Challenger variant of it. That's just rear wheel.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they even make all-wheel drive Challengers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Hellcat Charger is all-wheel drive, but I don't know about the Challenger. I could have sworn that because I was talking to someone at work. I could have sworn, like, for a second I got confused. I was like rear wheel, because I don't know. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they're all the Chargers are all wheel and the Challengers are real. I don't know. All I know is they used to offer rear wheel all wheel drive packages to more than just a Hellcat for a long time.
Yeah, it seems like the Challenger, it has a rear-wheel drive and an all-wheel drive variant you can get.
Yeah. I don't know about the Charger though. I think the Charger is default all wheel.
No, this is the Charger.
Oh, okay. So you can get it in either or.
Yeah, it seems that way. Hold on.
Why would you not pay that? You're already buying a $70,000 car. Get the all-wheel drive. Why would you buy something with almost 800 horsepower and just have it on 2 fucking wheels? Like I might one day I'd love to have even a used Hellcat would be nice.
Yeah, it seems like from 2017 to 2020, they had an option for all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive, and then when the 2021 wide-body Red Eye came out, they switched to just all-wheel drive.
That's what I thought. So you could get both, and therefore I think up until 2014 they offered a all-wheel drive package on the 5.7 as well. You used to be able to get it. Fuck. In fact, there's companies out there that make all-wheel drive conversion kits for 5.7s. If you want to pay the money.
Yeah, I'm sure they charge an ass load.
Actually, I don't think it was all that bad. It was just... no reason they don't have the all-wheel drive for the 5.7s anymore is probably because of Hellcat. But on top of that, no one knew it even existed, so it didn't sell well. They didn't market it. You had to know what you were wanting.
They should have at least, you know, asked you if you wanted the option of all-wheel drive if you went and bought one or something like that. But they didn't even do that.
You had to know it existed, and the only way that you knew it existed is if you paid attention to very specific car magazines that talked about it. But that was before they gave the 5.7 the 8-speed transmission, and it still had the 5-speed.
Okay.
Now it has the same. Now the 5.7 and 392 share the same transmission. But they have two different. Well, I have the same diff, the rear diff, as it, because I get the Super Track Pack, which came with a, I think it's a 309 rear diff or whatever. So technically, I could swap my engine and not have to do really anything else to the car and be fine. Now, if I wanted to go to a Hellcat, I'd have to get a new transmission because they use a different transmission.
Yeah, a special one that handle all that 797 horsepower.
Yeah. And you could put quite a bit of power on the standard 8-speed. Like, people have 5.7s putting out 600 plus horsepower on that transmission.
Just that. But once you get to like around maybe like 630-ish and above, you're really pushing it.
But so you need a new transmission, but you would never want to put a Hellcat motor unless you found one cheap. Like you knew someone who had a wrecked Hellcat with the engine was completely fine, and they would sell you the motor for like $1,000 or something like that. Then you could possibly justify swapping it into a different Charger or Challenger. But as it stands, it's not efficient because if you buy that thing new, that's like a $30,000 motor.
This mod has the GT all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive, the Hellcat 6.2 Hemi Pack, the RT 392 Scat Pack, and SXT,
Nice.
and some few other custom ones.
It's pretty nice.
Don't you have the 392?
No, I have a 5.7. I have the Super Track Pack. That's what I have. Which comes with the, they don't do the pack I have anymore. It comes with a sport suspension on it. It comes with a different brake package than the standard 5.7. It comes with all the performance utility options on the little monitor. It comes with a different exhaust. It comes with a different tune. There's something else, different wheels. Well, what else was there? Yeah. The only thing I don't have that comes with it is the big brake set. That was going to be an extra like $4,000, and I was not paying $4,000 for some fucking Mopar branded brakes when I can get the same brakes for half the price from AutoZone, same brand. They just don't have Mopar written on them for fucking half that.
I was say, wasn't like $4,000 for brakes to just have like SRT written on it?
No, it was just it just said Mopar or something like that on them. Because you can't on the 5.7 I guess you could order it, but you can't get the SRT brakes unless it's on the 392 or the Hellcat. It just said Mopar on them, or Hemi or something like that.
That's the best.
I have the Super Track Pack and the black top package, and the black top package is the one that comes with the sunroof and the black on black interior and the black aluminum wheels instead of the polished aluminum wheels like a lot of them come with.
Don't you have like a special black for your car, like midnight black?
It's no, it's a Galaxy Black or something like that. I have the paint, an extra paint thing somewhere with the paint coat on it. But it's a black that comes on the Hellcat. So, and it was the first year that they started because the difference between not the wide body now, but The difference now in 2019, that was the first year that the 5.7s got the SRT or the Hellcat hood and stuff. And Hellcat owners were complaining because it was really hard to, well, I mean, if you're an idiot, to tell not to be able to see the differences between
I need
the Hellcat and the 5.7. All you'd have to look at now, I could see getting confused between the 392 and the Hellcat because they both have that grill-mounted air intake. And they both say SRT, and the only way you know it's a Hellcat is I think by the badging on the side, the Hellcat
Yeah,
logo.
it has like a Hellcat logo.
Yeah, so from the front and back, the 392 and the Hellcat look the same. The badging is how you would know. If from the front, you know it's a 5.7 because it doesn't have the grill-mounted air intake, and it doesn't have the 392 or the 392 or Hellcat badging on the side. And the exhaust is different. It's a different exhaust. So. But, I mean, you could easily, if you just roll it behind mine and you didn't know, you might be able to mistake it for, or even from the front, from like a Hellcat or a 392 or something you didn't know what you were looking at.
Yeah.
But not by much. Like, in reality, if I really wanted to fuck with people, I could just get the grill-mounted air intake for the 5.7. It's not like special to those vehicles. They all have the same, I think they all have the same front bumper. So, because they all share the same body. So if I wanted to, I could call around the junkyard, see if there's any crashed 392s with good, that weren't front end damage. Go and take the throttle body, the air intake, I can't remember what it's called, housing and whatnot, and the piece of the grill, and fucking either do it myself or go to Dodge and pay like $50 and have them do it for me. Just put it in there. It's not even that expensive to buy that kit if I wanted it. But I'm not doing jack shit on my vehicle until the warranties are gone.
Yeah, because you avoid the warranty if anything happens.
Well, technically speaking, that's not true. Because they'd have to prove that it was the modification that caused the failure. But I don't want to have to, like, to fucking go to court or argue with them over it. So... I'll wait until the, like I said, I might eventually when I get a little, when I pay it off, go around and look around for maybe an engine replacement, like like I said, a Rec 392 that doesn't have engine damage or anything like that, just rear-ended or sideswiped or something I don't need the transmission for because they have the same tranny, and then I could take that motor and have Dodge or Private Shop put it in there for me. And I'd have to get unlocked PCM because they're all locked.
I astound myself.
If anything, what Dodge needs to do is crank the power up with the stock 5.7 on the new models. Because they're doing it to the Hellcat. They should, for the 392, get that thing up to like 500 horsepower, and then they could easily get the 5.7 over 400.
Yeah.
So he killed 100 enemies. I'm just gonna kill Tiffany, I guess its name is. You can call me Dr. Stonk.
If only they could see me now. I need to go back.
Oh, the first person mode has a controller support. I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, it's like Fallout. It's like Fallout controls. Huh.
Oh, really?
weird.
They stole that from Bethesda.
Yeah, no, they stole it from Obsidian from New Vegas. Obsidian invented Fallout.
Wow. I mean, they did though. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, they did. They literally did. They quite literally invented the entire franchise. Not under the brand Obsidian, but under Black Ops Studio or whatever.
Okay, so it's up on the D-pad to get out. Okay. I'm gonna have to change that to be like GTA controls or something like that.
Of course, my headset is dying. I expect nothing less. Oh, I'm gonna have to get a new headset eventually.
Grave robbers have defiled my tomb. Return my...
Return the bones. Return the bones.
Do not touch her.
Oh man, I'm gonna shit my pants. Yeah.
I need to go back.
I need to go back to the future. Whisper, 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 whisper. Sing, 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 sing. I don't care about that. So boots out. Eat the souls of the young, souls of the young, souls of the young. Was that right, Cameron?
Yes,
Okay, John.
I'll take that.
to scrap all this shit.
The world is safe. You have finished all the bounties here, but more await you in other lands.
What?
Lead the way to glory.
Lead the way to glory.
Thank you. Ah, good. This will aid me. A good choice. This will help. I will use this. A useful skill. That will serve me well. A worthy choice. That will serve me well.
That will serve me well. Alright, let me go ahead and... I have a... On my knife, randomly now, it's called Pig Sticker. Randomly makes pig squealing noises. So, let you know. In case you were curious.
My car is driving on its own. What the fuck?
Is it?
I think because I'm mashing the gas and exiting at the same time. That's weird as fuck.
Just the thing.
Read! Alright. I have the socket. So now we go to Act 2. Gotta go kill Magda.
It is with some reluctance that I write on the 7 lords of hell, for they are the greatest of the demons, and even whispering their names seems to poison the air around me. They are divided into the lesser evils, Belial, Asmodan, Juriel, and Andariel, and the prime evils, Mephisto, Baal, and Diablo.
Searching for a powerful ghost named, but the cultist wounded me gravely in the desert. can feel his presence.
That's a two-handed weapon. So close to level 70. Level 51. 20 more levels. We're going to have to go up and around. Fucking headset in. Soon they're gonna like add actual like what should I call it? Actual player models, and there's gonna be RP servers.
I mean, there already technically are RP servers.
Are there really?
Yeah, like actual legitimate RP.
How?
Yeah, I don't know. It's I guess it's like GTA RP but with no guns. That's the best way I could describe it. I'm afraid to go on one because they can and will kick or ban you. You know, I imagine it's similar to Dark RP with cars.
So it's gonna be basically people are role-playing cars from the movie.
I guess, I don't know.
And you're gonna load into the game, and it's gonna be life is a highway. I'm riding all night long.
And instead of citizens aren't supposed to have guns, citizens aren't supposed to have turbos.
My power grows.
You're going to want to kill yourself.
I must escape.
I owe you everything, poor souls.
Calm yourself. I will get you.
Thank you. Run and not look back. These enemies defy all reason.
Did you hear about when Mars rover found a turtle shell on Mars?
That's not real.
Yeah,
When did this happen?
2018.
Are you sure it's not just some big bullshit from like Gizmodo or something like that?
No, it's not from The Onion.
It's from Babylon Bee, isn't it?
No.
Where did you hear this from, and how did you find out? And why is no one talking about this?
I don't know. I don't know why no one's talking about. Like, no one's talking about like I think it's like late, mid last year when the U.S. Navy basically confirmed that UFOs existed. No one talked about it. It wasn't on any news headlines. It got like one sub article on Fox, and that was it.
Another sunset, and Alcarnus is still safe from the sudden madness that plagues Chaldea. Though we are seeing an influx of women pilgrims for some darkly the evils out there are keeping their distance. I will double the guard at the gate. We must not be unprepared if our luck turns.
Send me that article, Cameron, so I can read it for myself. It's
okay.
a fucking April Fool's article. I know you're fucking with me, Cameron. There's no way. If that really happened, Joe Rogan would be talking about it constantly. Hot. Need to run. Oh, fuck. God fucking damn it. Please unfreeze. Please unfreeze. Stop. Killed that bitch.
I need to go back.
Hey, mister, I heard you came here from Tristram. My family came from there. That place has had some very bad luck.
Hey, mister, I heard you came from Tristram. Is everyone really dead there like they're saying? I heard the U.S. government was importing body doubles. Alright, Alex Jones, calm down.
Wow.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Well, wait until he comes back in a few months as under the new name Alexis Jonesboro.
Good thought.
Alexis Jonesboro.
Yeah.
What's that? Is that something he said?
No, something I just made up on the spot.
Oh.
And he's gonna claim he's transgender, and you know he's gonna be like, "Oh, if you ban me, you're transphobic."
Damn.
And then they can never ban him.
Yeah, I'm a polymorphed Pokemon demon. I don't know where I'm gonna go.
I identify as Charizard.
I am a deer god. Thank you very much. I am a deerkin. My spirit animal is a slug.
I identify as the 7-foot-tall mommy vampire lady from Resident Evil 8.
Damn.
Thousands of years of records, I cannot find a single account of a prisoner surviving.
I'm gonna do foot streams, Cameron, and every stream gonna be different. Like one weekend I'll just have like a drum full of mayonnaise with my feet in them.
A drum full of mayonnaise.
How fast do you think Twitch would crack down on that?
It depends. Do you feel effeminate or?
What the fuck?
You either get banned or you get $10,000 donations. You gotta make sure to put on a voice changer too. And then you gotta keep the shtick going on for a few months. You gotta start streaming once and be like, "What's up, bros? What's up, dudes? How are you doing today?"
Yeah, I'll make enough to where even after I pay the tax on the cash, I'll be able to pay the house off and buy a Hellcat in cash. Like,
Wow.
and then I'll come out and be like, "Yeah, what's up, man?"
So you have a fucking webcam.
I'll get popular enough. I won't even say anything, and my feet will have their own OnlyFans.
Oh my god. When Linus opened his joke OnlyFans, he missed the perfect opportunity to call it Linus Dick Tips.
Wow.
I was saying that's a missed opportunity right there.
I mean, it kind of is.
I don't think he's ever gonna have another chance. He did it once, and that joke won't be funny a second time.
What? Didn't he end up being like in the top 20?
Yeah, top 1%. So yeah, he ended up being in the top 10 at one point. People gave him money for a fucking joke.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Yeah, I thought for sure you were gonna say he was fucking, and his wife was opening one.
No, he's not iDubbbz.
Yeah.
The video that he did to talk about it, promote it, was a very suggestive thumbnail and video, to say the least. I'd be scared to open it in public.
Really?
That's kind of, yeah, it was. I'm not sure if I can describe it or not, but.
What did it look like? Like a 40-year-old man in tights?
Wow, 40-year-old man in tights.
One of the YouTubers I watched did a Twitch stream. He called it the Thought Stream. It was fucking really. It was very cringy, Cameron, but it was hilarious. Today on Lonnie's Tech Tips, we're going to teach you how to sell your dick pics online without showing your penis. First, you go to Google and you download images of someone else's penis. Then, step 2, you upload them. And step 3, profit.
I mean, I'm sure that people out there who would pay money for even pictures of an RTX card. So, you can just open an OnlyFans for a 2070 Super or whatever, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna open an OnlyFans, Cameron. You know me well. I need to feed my Habbo addiction.
Even my 1660, I've seen the Supers like mine going for upwards of $550.
They're kind of expensive. Welcome to Linus Dick Flips.
Linus Dick Flips.
Today I'm gonna show you my wife's vagina. This is our neighbor, Tyrone Biggums.
No, wow! This is immediate cock porn.
He has a monster dong. They don't even make a condom big enough, so I'm just gonna let him nut up in there. I'll clean up later, like the good boy I am.
How are you, Tyro? Shee! Fuck out of here! What, boy?
Cameron, I'm streaming toy.
Oh.
And calm down.
Oh shit.
Calm down there, James.
Ah.
Prepare for a long fight.
Who's this fucking goblin at? Come here, bitch. Oh my god. Of course there's fucking like legendary bullshit all around me. Oh, god damn it. Fuck off!
They should have run when they had the chance.
Oh, Xander.
What's up, Xander?
What's up?
Having a good day?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. So close to level 70 so I can... fucking hell.
What will you do after you reach level 70?
I can go play a different game.
Oh, finally.
I gotta get to level 70 on this though, otherwise I'll miss out on armor and shit. Nice.
I don't know if I can... Can I? Despite... Oh yeah, I can probably talk about this on stream, considering the fact that what we talked about last night was pretty cursed.
Pretty cursed. Alright, well, what happened?
No, I spent the majority of the day going just shooting guns with the boys.
Oh, nice.
We set out in 1 week's time into the desolate sand.
I felt so... It felt so humiliating to see all their good guns and me over here with this dinky revolver.
Is it all you have is a revolver?
It does its purpose, and that's all that matters.
What caliber?
I'll have to go check again.
Bruh.
Do you not know the caliber of your revolver?
I'm also slightly drunk.
Well, you remember how you check the caliber of a revolver is you cock the handle back, and you look down the barrel and you pull the trigger. That's how you check.
Sometimes it's called checking the hard way, but it still works.
Yeah, it works.
Maybe you won't know, but the coroner will.
Damn. These be like
I'm still looking for a pre-1898 revolver.
1898 revolver, huh?
No, like a revolver that predates that.
Ah, Civil War revolver, got it.
It's technically, under legal terms, it wouldn't be considered a firearm.
What is it? Fucking like what is it? Fuck, what is it called? A percussing pistol?
1898, then it's legally considered not a firearm. You could just carry it out in public, like without an open carry permit. You don't have to register it with the ATF and stuff. It's legally not a firearm.
I mean, technically speaking, you don't have to register any gun with the ATF if you live in the right state.
Well, yeah, but I mean, our president, look at that.
Well, you won't have any guns to register in the first place when he takes them all away.
If you take away guns, then it just gives more incentive for people to start making crazy ones.
and buy guns illegally.
You know, it gives more incentive to the Islamic fascists that slam their cars into barriers at the Capitol and start stabbing people, and then no one talks about it anymore. Isn't it funny how 2 mass killings by Islamic fascists and no one, because they're not white people, no one fucking says a word? Isn't that just fucking, that is just strange.
Well, the thing is, they do talk about it for a little bit when they automatically assume it's white to fit their agenda.
That's
when
what
they
they
find out that it's an Islamic fascist. He's
well,
like,
that's what
never
they did
mind.
recently. Everyone on Twitter immediately assumed it was a white guy, just like Boulder, and then it turned out it was a fucking like a 6'8" black guy who was an Islamic fascist who listened to that fucking crazy guy Farrakhan, whatever his name is. He's Islamic radical, and he stabbed. I think he killed a cop, like stabbed one and stabbed the other one. And then Boulder, Colorado, the same thing. It was a Syrian guy who went and shot up the fucking Walmart because of Biden's. Yeah, he was an immigrant.
He came here during the Obama administration.
The guy that shot up Boulder's Walmart came from Syria during the Obama administration, and he went and shot up Walmart in retaliation for Biden making those airstrikes into Syria. So,
what did Biden do to Syria again?
He within 2 days of him being in, he started bombing kids. That's what he did.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He dropped a few SAR bombas on
Yeah, he wasn't even there a week. Before he even warmed up the seat, he fucking started dropping bombs. So that's why that guy shot up in Boulder, was because of the airstrikes.
And then everybody immediately assumed he was white.
Yeah, literally everybody, all these left-wing activists on Twitter immediately assumed that he was white, and it turned out he was a Syrian. And they tried to say, well, he's still white. One was like, well, technically he's still white. Like, bruh.
Well,
so now Middle Easterners are now white guys. So let you know.
They shifted their blame from white people.
that
from blaming white supremacy to wanting to take away guns.
That's gonna really make Iran pissed off being compared to us.
Well, everyone in the Middle East, all Middle Easterners are now
most Middle Easterners hate us.
Well, they're white now. Doesn't matter. They're white now, so they could be mistreated.
So, I mean, according to the left, white supremacy is the most open and accepting ideology out there. Because they're so inclusive, so many races can be part of it. I didn't know that, but they said it, so it's true.
Yep, Asians are white supremacists. Everyone who literally, everyone's a literal white supremacist now. Everybody. There's no free people.
Can you call a Canadian a white supremacist?
Yeah. Everyone. There is no limit now.
I'm gonna list off the countries that are predominantly white. Give me a second.
All of them. Every single one of them. And you don't even have to be, it's no longer, you no longer have to, that's why I'm making the point. You no longer have to be white to be white supremacist. You could be fucking like this guy in Washington, D.C. who's like fucking midnight black, and now he's white because of what he did. So, yeah.
If you're a bad guy, you must be white. And you must be a white male.
That's basically what it is, yeah.
But still, it's the, oh gosh. I'm just waiting for something, because I remember a couple months ago this is on relation to that, because it is also with the same political. You know how like the leftists are still like pushing on the trans rights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for that to backfire on them, because I know they've been messing with the feminist group for a little while. Like, do you remember what happens when you mess with radical feminists?
You can get doxxed and firebombed.
That's gonna happen to them That's gonna happen to them soon, because they tried to separate it into male and female minds. They did that. It's gonna come back soon.
I need healing.
Fucking poison damage.
There's like so many different things that the Democrat Party has done that's going to catch up to them probably within a year. And
it depends. It'll catch up to them real quick if the Republicans manage to even take a slim majority in the House and Senate. Nothing will get done.
I think that's going to happen soon.
That's the best outcome. They don't even need to win this supermajority. If they could just literally, even where they're one seat in the majority, then nothing will ever get through the Congress or the House, and Biden will be a lame duck. literally nothing will be able to get passed. It's so long as you get rid of the conservatives like your Mitt Romneys and McCains and shit. Like you need to get rid of the McConnells and the Romneys and shit. These fucking traitors.
Honestly, I wasn't able to vote in the 2008 election, but I honestly probably still would have voted Obama over Mitt Romney because I was thinking.
Well, that's the thing, though, is that Obama won. Not necessarily. I mean, for a lot of reasons,
there are a lot
obviously.
of Republican voters that didn't want.
They didn't want Mitt Romney, and they sure as shit didn't want McCain. But he also won because of optics, because the Democrats were able to hold him up as the poster boy now.
Luxurious public fountains were built to provide safe drinking water for everyone.
But, yeah. They chose terrible candidates. Mitt Romney will never be a president. He's lucky he's senator. I think he runs unopposed in Utah. So I hope someone runs against him. All you'd have to be in Utah is a fuck. I think it's Utah, right?
Utah's a freaking desert.
Yeah, it's Utah.
Yeah. And he wins because he's the only Mormon that runs there. He's the only. I think he runs unopposed. So all it would take is another Mormon who happens to.
Not getting president. We're not having.
Well, all it would take in his state to get rid of him is another Republican who happens to be a Mormon who doesn't believe what he believes. So that's all it would take.
So the only reason why he's won is because of his religious belief.
Yeah, because that's where all the Mormons are, is in Utah. So that's why, because of his religion, and even then within the Mormon community, he's kind of frowned upon because he's got marital affairs and shit like that.
Uh-oh.
Asshole. Good thing, the majority of the Republicans who voted against Trump in the second impeachment, I think all but one of them have people running against him now for the first time. So, hopefully they get removed.
There was... I think that was more about keeping their jobs than going against Trump, though.
They're still fucking cowards and traitors?
Yes.
I don't care. And they're not even popular in their own state. It was more about them wanting to be fucking cucks because they didn't like Trump and they didn't like that he was trying to take the party essentially from them.
I mean, we've got the Republican Party split now.
Some Republicans would call them rhinos because they run as Republican, but they act like Democrats.
Yeah, they're all rhinos. Mitt Romney is a good example. Mitch McConnell is a fucking rhino because you look at what he votes on, and more often than not, he just gives the Democrats what they want. He never even bothers negotiating half the time. He just fucking gives it to them. So no one runs against him in his state though, and he only won this time around because Trump supported him. That was one of his biggest mistakes, is supporting these fucking cuckolds.
Name 2 elections that have completely changed American history.
2 elections, Abraham Lincoln, and not even Donald. I don't think Donald Trump has. Donald Trump already just showed what was already there.
FDR,
FDR,
Lincoln
Obama,
and FDR.
Lincoln and FDR.
Obama definitely. Obama definitely. He changed.
FDR, let me just say, Lincoln. A lot of people don't know Lincoln was a Republican.
No,
really?
If you ask the
people
Democrat,
don't know that.
No,
people
here's the thing.
Definitely don't know that.
It's not that. It's that if you ask them about it, they'll say the parties flipped during the Civil War, or after the Civil War, during Reconstruction, and that's what happens. The Democrats are the actual Republican Party, and the modern Republicans are the old Dixiecrats. So
I believe. Yeah, let's believe. Yeah, let's go with that, guys. Let's go with that one.
No, it didn't flip to the 1970s, but that's after.
That's what I'm talking about. After Reconstruction, after the Civil War. That's what they say, is that that they swapped. In reality, it didn't. What happened is during Reconstruction...
100 years after Reconstruction.
Well, here's what happened, is that after the Civil War, when they were rebuilding the South, a lot of the Northern Republicans who were the business magnates and the investors and that, they moved to the South because they could make money on the farms that were down here and rebuilding. They made more money than up north where there was very little damage. And all the southern workers who were out of work and everything else like that went to the north because the north needed jobs and factories. So you had a migration of people from the north to the south and the south to the north, and that's what happened.
And that's why in the modern day, the Rust Belt states, which are part of the Union, all vote Democrat. But the southern states tend to vote Republican.
The Rust Belt states should really not vote Democrat because
it's the unions.
I know, but if they do go if they keep voting Democrat, then they're not going to be. There's going to be no Rust Belt for them.
Well, I'm telling you, if you think that they're smart, they're not. There's one thing I can agree with Democrats on is that everyone in this country is uneducated cunts and they don't know what they're voting for. So that you get what you fucking vote for. I saw people in California, gas station owners, putting Biden pictures on their pump saying, if you want to bitch about the gas prices, well, you voted for it. So, it's true. The problem
outside of the Los Angeles and the San Francisco area, California is completely Republican.
It's misleading.
Valley, outside of Orange County.
The problem is it's extremely misleading. Because, the rest of the state's red, but it's only 3 million people.
The majority of the land area,
yes,
America
but it's
is
only
red. It's just the city.
Yeah, but the problem is that how you get electoral college is by population density. Mm-hmm. So the more people you have in your state, the better for you voting-wise. So the difference is that Republicans don't live in big cities usually. They live out in the rural. So, like, you look at California's voting. In California, they had, like, something 3 million registered Republicans, but, like, over 10 million registered Democrats, just in LA County alone. So...
Because they register random people on the streets.
Yeah.
A good example of what Xander's talking about is the state of Nevada. In Nevada, every single county, except for Las Vegas County and Carson City County, are red.
Well, it's also a lack of how people don't understand how electoral college works.
There's even like fringes on the outside of those counts.
But what I'm saying, it doesn't. You could have a state that has 10 million people, and 9 million live in the city, and the rest live in the rural. It doesn't matter because they don't base the electoral college off of how many counties are red. They base it on population. So it doesn't fucking matter.
To go.
So it's like
you don't want that, because then what that leads to is even worse, because that leads to direct democracy, which means that you will never have another Republican senator. It'll be one party. There will be nothing, because the Democrats control all the major manufacturing areas and they control all the cities.
Yeah.
So you will never get a say. It'll be the majority ruling over the minority. That's the whole reason electoral college to exist.
Look,
the whole reason
right now we're going to be about as democratic as Russia. Yeah.
The only reason the electoral college exists is because the founding fathers knew that the city dwellers don't think the same way as the farmers, and the farmers don't see the world the same way as the city dwellers, and they didn't want the city dwellers, where people naturally come together to live in an area, because it's usually where all the jobs are. They didn't want those people just always ruling over the rural people. The problem is that because of population explosion, I don't know what you could do. You can't get rid of it because you won't have elections. You even talk about no democracy. You won't have elections. You get rid of electoral college, and they'll just get rid of elections. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah,
because it wouldn't matter. Every state, with every red state like Texas, you get rid of electoral college, Texas is blue, because all 3 of the major cities in Texas are blue. The difference is, though, the good thing about Texas, the population doesn't all live in cities yet. Give it a couple years where more people start coming to Texas from California and shit, and they start living in the cities, and if you'll eventually flip it blue. It might take 10 years, 20 years, 30 years.
Probably gonna, like...
You could do it.
You're not gonna have... You're gonna... I'm thinking in 10 years there's gonna be, like, a crisis or something in Texas.
And they're gonna have a problem because they have a big influx of people from California coming, who are bringing the same shitty ideas that they moved from Texas or from California because of shitty taxes and regulations, and then
they ask for the same thing.
Yeah, and then they go to Texas and they want to do the same thing, and then start complaining when shit starts turning south. It's like they don't understand cause and effect. They don't realize that what they're doing is insanity.
And like,
I remember when about Greg Abbott.
Don't forget that half of them have like degrees in liberal arts.
Oh, that's also another Democratic thing, is they all call conservatives low IQ, uneducated retards. And yet they continue voting. Well, and yet they're supposed to have college education, but yet they continue voting for failed policy after failed policy after failed policy, hoping that next time it'll work, and it never works.
Well, I mean, a lesbian dance theory is a very important degree to get.
There's very few socialist policies that have any real level of functionality. They all get over bloated and fail. Every single one of them. Because it's almost like the government, once you give them power over shit, they don't give it up. People need to open a fucking history book. That's what they need to do.
It's able to slightly work in some European countries because they have like
low population.
Population each.
And like Sweden, everyone talks about the Nordic model, but what they don't realize is that Sweden actually in the 70s was on the verge of economic collapse. It stagnated, and what they had to do was completely unregulate their market. So they have very few regulations for their market, because it was the only way to bring in enough capital to support their welfare state. That's it. So if you want to create the U.S. to have a welfare state, like where everyone gets a UBI, then you have to remove all regulations.
Like, give us like a lot of taxes and stuff. Let's just say you put like 50% tax. I know that Denmark has that. Completely unregulate the economy, and then you got it.
That's what you have to do. You can't have free healthcare. You can't have free healthcare. You can't have free schooling, and you can't have UBI when you're stifling economic growth and investment with high taxes. So you have to have one or the other. Do you want that free shit? All right, then you have to get rid of a fuck ton of regulations. You deregulate everything, because once you start deregulating everything, people are going to flood to your nation to invest in. Do you think people invest in China because they're communist, or because you can hire literal slaves? It's the slavery, because they can pay some poor Ling Ling in a Nike factory 3 cents an hour to manufacture your shoes and turn around and sell for $100 a piece. That's all it is. Now, I'm not saying you have to go to slavery levels of deregulation. That's retarded. But you do have
That's what some of the big companies are. That's what the big companies do.
Yeah, but that's why you have to deregulate. They don't understand. They think that they can have everything, and unfortunately, until the point in which humans are no longer required to do basic tasks because machines have taken over, you're not going to be able to have everything. There has to be trade-offs. If you want free healthcare, then there needs to be a tax credit, a tax for it. That's the only way. If you want to have government-sponsored healthcare, you're going to have a tax or deregulate the healthcare industry, and make it so more private people can invest into it, which draws more money into the pool.
Yeah, you can't even trust the government to help you normally. Imagine giving them complete control of your healthcare.
Okay, so I've looked at this before.
Another thing is, if you want socialist policy, everybody in your country has to be on the same page, right? They all have to, like, if you look at Sweden and Denmark and Norway and Finland and all these nations, they're social. They have a welfare state, but they have high taxes, but they have almost no regulation on their market. But they also are all the same ethnicity, all the same religious belief, all the same background from where their origins.
They're all Protestant. They're all.
That's what I'm saying. They're all the same thing.
They even have similar language.
Like if China consisted of 2 billion people, but they were all 2 billion different races and beliefs and religions and all this, their system wouldn't work. So you'd have to you'd have to do what they're doing now, and start purging people who are different than you, because it's the only way to sustain yourself.
That's why the what are they, the Uyghurs or whatever?
Yeah, Uyghurs or Uyghurs or whatever you want to call them. Yeah.
I'm just gonna call them old Mongolians because that's basically what they are. They're a mix between they're a mix between Mongolians.
They're steppe
and,
people. That's what they're called. I think they live on the. That's what they're called. They live on the East Asian steppe or whatever. So.
They are in the steppes. It's like.
I need to go back.
It's like no. It's you know what?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I like Kyrgyzstan.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah,
Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
They're a mix between Mongols and Kazakhs.
Yeah.
And that's what they are because that's who's been predominantly controlling the region.
So yeah. So if you want all that shit, that's fine. Like if you want to have everyone, UBI, everyone gets $1,000 a month as long as you're a citizen. But you want to start deregulating our industry, then you could do it because then you could you would bring in more money. You know what I mean? You would bring in the money to do it. I looked at
like economic numbers and stuff. Like there's a lot of red tape. If you remove about 90% of the red tape,
you'd bring more money.
I don't think any other economy could probably catch up to us.
No, you couldn't. Because you think about the problem is that America's on fucking literal easy mode, and everyone's trying to put it on expert. Like, there's no reason. You literally have every
China's going to beat us China's on expert. They're going to beat us in 10 years.
Everybody...
But we're still going to be on easy.
The U.S. has literally everything it needs, except for a handful of, like, rare earth minerals that you had to get from Africa. Like, I don't know if we have...
We also get some from South America.
Yeah, South America. But, like we have literally everything. We have silicon, we have huge iron deposits, we have we have oil, uranium deposits. We literally have every natural resource we fucking need to sustain ourselves. And we have more food growing land than most nations do. So we could technically fucking sustain ourselves, but instead of investing in ourselves, we fucking invest in fucking Pakistan. I was telling the fucking math teacher who voted for Biden, I was like, you know what the U.S. should do? You want to solve the migrant crisis? You focus on America first. You build a strong America is a strong Central and South America. Because if America doesn't have to... I was telling her, can you imagine... Well, think about it. No, wait, 1 second. Can you imagine if we pulled 95% of our trade from China and invested in South America and Central America? Why those people wouldn't come here? They would stay in their countries and work in their countries and build their own economies in their countries. Because there would be no incentive to come here. It would help fucking everybody.
And then countries like Brazil wouldn't be stuck in the 1970s. They'd be caught up in modern times.
You think about Venezuela. Venezuela is a good example.
Brazil is kind of like a proto-Cuba in terms of technology.
Venezuela, if you think about it,
Cuba's really stuck in the 50s, and Brazil's stuck 50s. In the 70s.
If Venezuela is a good example. If you got rid of Maduro, could purge his entire fucking cabinet. They have South America's largest oil supply. If you really were like, we want to, instead of mining our own first, we want to import, you could then invest into fucking Venezuela and help them and you at the same time. Not to mention Venezuela could be more protected than the Middle East, and it can ship from Venezuela to Europe and North America without worrying about fucking Somali pirates and Iran blowing ships up in the fucking Gulf. Like,
okay, so I don't know how long it'll actually be until you can play Hoi 4, but there was something that I wanted to try because Operation Overhaul does so many different things. This gave me an idea. Why don't we just have someone play the U.S. and then play a couple of South American nations, maybe Canada, and just try to defeat the world?
I keep trying to tell like all these people at work, so especially the ones that vote for Democrat. I'm like, if you want the America, like if you want a South America and Central America to recover from the issues they have, America itself has to be strong.
One thing that I was also thinking about in this, why didn't we could probably annex Panama if we tried, and that might help significantly.
I suppose you could. I mean,
there's also the possibility, like there were so many different spots in South America where we could have dug the canal, but I'm trying to think. There probably would have been a better place to dig the canal in terms of like economic matters.
I don't think so. I think that's literally the easy. I mean, first of all, we didn't even dig the canal. We finished it. The French were digging it first, and we came in afterwards and finished it up. But let's not mention that because everyone just immediately assumes the U.S. did it. So it was actually it was a French, I believe it was French, either French or British, one of those two. They actually were digging it, but what was the problem was they were kept getting sick with malaria and shit, and it was costing those governments too much money. So the U.S. came in and did it. I think bought the land from them or something like that. Plus, it made more sense for us to finish the building than then it'd be easier for us to protect. Because you could think about it, like, we're missing out on so many opportunities because too many people got too much money in China. I don't think you need to punish our businesses. Like, you need to find a way to punish them. You invest into China, then you don't pull out and go somewhere else, then they need to start, like, fucking banning you from the U.S. market or something. I don't know if it would go that extreme, but, like, unfortunately, that's something you'd have to do in order to get people out of China. Or deregulate everything to the point to where it was made more sense. It's all dog shit, though. It's never gonna happen. Not in our lifetimes, probably. Not unless something crazy happens, because people don't give a shit. For now. I don't want that. I don't want that. Whoa. Scrap the rest of this shit. Axes, I don't want that. I don't care about the bow, the knife, crossbow or dagger, Diablo, fist weapon, flail, hand wand or hand crossbow. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I want them all closed. Wand, let's see what's offered. I don't know any faster way to level up than what I'm doing right now. Fucking I might.
For the lamp for me. Do you have any tanks now?
I might just get on Hoi for a little while here. Because I got from level 1 to 36 last night, and then from 36 to 55 today. So if I do it tomorrow, I'll be able to get to level 70 tomorrow. That's what I'll do. I'll swap games.
Oh, well, I guess I could get out of this game then. It's Do you have any mods that take gigabytes of data?
A lot. I have quite a few mods that are several gigs big. Because I download a shitload of mods and I try them out and see which ones I like and whatnot.
The only one I have is like 1.5 gigs. It's Total War.
Where are you at?
Alright, where will I find this game ID?
I thought we had a Hoy chat.
We do. It's all the way at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll put it there then. I didn't realize you moved it down there. I thought I was looking for these screenshots and shit, but I was like, couldn't find them. I didn't realize we had a game section.
Yeah, you can start adding things to it. Like we'll keep the voice channel section, of course, but we can start adding certain things to it.
Yeah, I really like the new bot I have. It's better than Nightbot for sure. So, I'm gonna add.
I hate Nightbot.
Yeah, I use the Me6, whatever it's called. So.
Yeah.
But I can add like custom shit to it, whatnot. I haven't done that yet because I don't know how to set up like custom commands and stuff like that. But I can do that with that bot.
Is it just gonna be the two of us? Because if it is, I'm gonna play Brazil.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anyone else on right now that wants to play.
All right, so I'll play Brazil. You'll be like ruler of what? Everything above the canal?
I guess if I'm playing the U.S., yeah.
Okay, so I won't meddle in affairs above it, and we'll just go from there.
Okay. Is it letting you in?
Oh, I have my Holy Fortress loaded, so.
Oh, okay. Player.
I mean, like, look, as long as I'm in the game, it really doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, I do have to change to a democracy or something.
I think you do have to go democracy, but I can help you with that.
Please,
I suppose I could go
100% non-aligned. 100% non-aligned.
I suppose I could go fascist, but I mean, I don't trust myself winning the Civil War. So.
No, really do not do that. I mean, the best case scenario is me joining a faction with you and doing the pushing for you, like I did in Spain that one time.
Fucking the Spanish Civil War is a bitch to win.
That was so broken. That honestly was broken.
Yeah, it is broken, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot in this mod that Syria, Lebanon, Tunisia, and Morocco, like, they're all puppets of France because it makes it easier, like, management of Africa.
Let's see, blocked. I got that.
There's also French Indochina and the. Hold up, I gotta see something about it. Nope. All right. So when are we gonna kick the colonizers out of South America?
I could decolonize South America, actually. I believe.
No, don't decolonize it. That's got to be a goal.
Okay.
That has to be one of our goals to just like force. I mean, just set up one thing that makes it. Well, it's two things that make it a little bit more interesting.
Alright, I'm back.
All right. What do you want me to do?
Make Germany restore the Kaiser and make Poland go communist.
Poland go communist.
Because it's going to agitate Germany.
All right. There's a lot of nations and overall to choose.
Oh yeah, there definitely is. And as long as we just leave everything else as default and don't put on his non-historic, and when we put on non-historical, things will just happen. It'll make for some great chaos, and maybe we can have some, American Africa.
American Africa.
I don't know. That's quite a lot of land France has. I think it'd look very good as American.
So Germany restores the Kaiser, and Poland goes communist.
Yep.
All right. Well, ready up then.
For now, what I'm going to... Yeah, there's...
What?
Oh, that's surprising. I have 18 civs.
That's pretty nice, actually. It's a pretty good starting for a minor.
That is.
I mean, Bulgaria starts with, like, I think 4, so...
I don't know about you. I'm going to try to do a little bit of expansion before I go Democratic, and then I'll just start puppeting things, or whatever the heck Democratic has.
Well, see, I'm going to focus on industry and then just supply you while you conquer South America. Because let's face it, nothing south of me will be able to stop me. So,
try to get Canada on your side.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the British do.
Do you start out with Marines?
Do I start with Marines? Yes, I do. I start with Marines 1.
All right, then I'll do. Do you have paratroopers?
I don't have Mountaineers or paratroopers. No.
I'll research Mountaineers then. I'll do some Mountaineers because I don't need them down here.
I'm going to start researching a new fighter immediately. And since I'm not going through a civil war, I'm going to bring all my troops back to the mainland and start training the shit out of them. So.
I also have 7 divisions. That's not bad, honestly.
No, that's actually pretty... You actually don't start too fucked, so...
Oh. I didn't even have a commander, and the first one that I get is an infantry leader.
Well, that's good, actually.
Perfect. Alright. So, whatever the heck, go down to Paraguay. No, not Paraguay. Uruguay.
Now, remember, the fucking civil war you're probably going to go through to become democratic is going to be AIDS, because Brazil's, that jungle territory is fucking dog shit.
Oh, I know it's going to be... That's why I'm going to go for industry effort first.
One thing let me know when I could unpause, by the way, as well. One thing I kind of miss from some mods is that some mods have, like, jungle troop, like, special forces, like, jungle options. It's nice to have that shit.
Okay. Use civilian factories. Alright. That'll give me 6 extra civs to work with, and I can definitely work with that. What do you mean? Low steel? Oh, give me some of that steel, America. Alright, I'm ready to go.
Alright. I'm as good as it's going to get. I'm not going to focus on building jack shit right now, except for cities.
I'm pretty lacking in military area, but it's not too bad.
How many millis do you have?
3.
No, I only have 10, so...
No, but, like, division-wise...
Oh, yeah.
I guess we're playing on this on 3-speed then, but that's fine.
Or do you want me to try to go up, or do you want your computer to explode?
No, that's... I think it's better to not, because then I'll just lag.
I'll turn up the 5-speed and just hold it there, and then you can start crack an egg on your laptop.
I don't. Oh, no! You kidding me? I gotta work on this. Okay, I'm gonna create the agency now. I don't want to make it later. I'm just gonna make this now, and just leave it be. It's gonna cause a short loss in production, but... And there goes that.
That's normal.
I did not realize that at all. As completely non-aligned, I can just justify.
What's funny is I'm pretty sure as well that it won't make the world tension go up all that much because you're a minor. Targeting other minors. You pretty much have free reign.
It's 2.8 for Italy and 2.9 for me. Wait, holy crap, it's already on October. I think this starts as... When does this start as again?
In 35 sometime, but I don't know what month.
I think it starts as in May 30. No, it starts as in July 35. Censored press, export focus. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go on... As soon as I get back to 50, I'm gonna go on production.
On production.
Well, no, which one would be best here? Yeah, probably production, just because of it. Wait, no. Actually, no, I'm gonna have to stay on censored press because it's construction speed +5.
Oh yeah, I forgot this says like press stuff and whatnot.
Yeah. Depending on what you want, you might want to do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little while.
You started on free press, right?
Yeah, I have free press and free trade, and then undisturbed isolation. I also have disarm nation, limited service,
I have export focus,
age 19 for recruitable, and then stay at home for the female thing. Oh, that popped up quick.
There goes that. All right, goodbye, Germany. Construction focuses. One thing that you have going for you is the like civvies, right? Is that the one thing you have going for you?
136 civs to start with. Yep.
How much manpower do you have?
Available 335,000 right now.
I have 800,000 free manpower.
But I only have I'm only recruiting at 0.6, and I get minus 0.4 because so technically I'm only getting 0.2% of my recruitable population because of disarmation.
Yeah, I have 44. No, I only have like 40 million manpower as like total that I could ever take. So. But for volunteer only, this is decent.
Yeah, well, at least you start on volunteer only.
I know, like, considering what I'm using, this is definitely decent. Yeah. Game operating or trade definitely. What do I want you to do? Right. What do you want? Who do you want me to build an intel network in?
That's up to you. I really don't. I'm not messing with spies early on, so.
Argentina, it is.
Yeah, that's really up to you.
They're the only one in South America that could probably challenge me. Oh, what is that? Air superiority ground combat bonus plus 10%. What does that do?
What?
What is the air superiority ground combat bonus? What is that?
I think that's close air support. I think.
Plus 10%.
Oh wait, no. It means if you have air superiority, your ground units have 10% more effective. That's what that means. So if you have green air, you'll get 10% better attack bonus or whatever it gives you.
Okay. Which one of these would get me good stuff? And popular, energy plus 10% a day. Okay, original. Well, as of right now, I'll need to democratic farmer.
Damn it.
Slowly get there. Let's slowly get there. Slowly getting myself some civvies. One good thing about dispersed industry over concentrated is the 20% more factories buff.
Yeah.
Like, if you actually look into it, I would not say doing the what is it, concentrated if you're anywhere in Europe by Germany. Like, don't do that.
It's useless if you're gonna plan on getting bombed to shit. Like,
maybe do concentrated if you're Switzerland. I don't know.
concentrated would be good. Not if if you like if you plan on building very like a streamlined production, right? Like you're not swapping a whole lot as well. Got that. Just pop one passive defense. Put that standard oil in.
I'd recommend buying oil, like, from, non... I mean, if we're going to do Pax Americana, might as well use American oil and stuff like that.
What do you have to export?
What do I have to export?
You have
rubber.
aluminum.
I have rubber.
All right.
15 rubber.
I'm gonna send you one
I don't know how much
civvy.
that'll do, but... Hold up, you're giving me a civvy for rubber?
Yeah, for rubber.
Alright, well, that's fine.
Then all I need to know is get some chromium.
Oh, I'm gonna hold up
Portugal.
for a second. I'm gonna find where's the there's the resource map. Where's my rubber?
I took 7 pieces, I think.
Okay, I have 30. Okay, I know exactly what tile that's in. So I'm gonna be relying on you for air support, probably.
Well, I don't have much right now, but I will assert when I get a chance. There we go. Rename.
If I maxed out rubber, I'd have 8 more rubber to offer you.
train. Training more divisions. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to.
I can make do with this. Oh yeah, definitely changing to democracy fast. I don't even think I need to do any of the democracy focuses, to be honest. Okay, maybe I do, because there's a interventionist, maybe that might be useful.
Interventionist.
Oh. Okay, maybe free trade would be kind of nice.
That's what I have, free trade, but I also have way more resources to give than you, so it doesn't hurt me as much. And even I'm thinking about dropping them to export focus. Alright, let me go back here.
No, but I'm trying to supply you with rubber. Like, if you need rubber, I'm trying to do that for you for at least a limited amount of time, so you don't have to give it to so much else. Oh, it's just rubber. Yeah, there's Venezuelan, like, maximum Venezuela oil. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see much rubber in America except for, well,
No, and I'm having
me.
to,
It's just me. I don't need that extra stability. So, pretty soon here, I guess I'll be taking out Uruguay in like 40 days.
Well, that's good, because then I can start a lend-lease with you and start providing you stuff. That way, even after the war's over, you're still getting materials.
The only thing I need is guns.
Well, I can give you guns.
I'm 4,000 in the deficit.
I got 4,000 surplus.
Well, you don't need to give me those 4,000 all at once. I just need a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's like the perfect match. Up, there it goes. Alright, goodbye, Germany. Now I can look at your flag without, like, getting cancelled.
Oh, you know how, like, in this mod, you can adopt the party flag as Germany?
Oh, yeah, I know.
If you do that as the Kaiser...
That flag is so cursed.
Yeah, it's off-centered and fucked up, but if you do do it with the Kaiser or do it with something else, you get different flags. Just so you know. You do it with the Kaiser, you get the Prussian flag. The Prussian Imperial flag. I unlocked the B-17.
Think about it. Like, do you remember what states make up basically old Prussia? Okay, so Königsberg, Ermland, Danzig, Poznan, Oberschlesien, Niederschlesien, Katowice, that Polish one there. Don't forget about that one. Ostmark and Brandenburg. Those are the ones that make up Old Prussia. That's Old Prussia for you. Everything else, and then of course don't forget Mosenland and Rhineland, and that's Old Prussia basically.
Sweden revokes
Oh,
what?
pause.
Alright, paused it.
Alright, do I... Okay, so I'm gonna... What is this? I'm gonna quickly... Okay, so I just had to quickly modify my advisors, and now I'm going to declare war on Uruguay. And we can sort this out. Declare war. Done.
Fuck, I don't want to do that. Hold up. I'm making a real bitch company right now. Alright, so you're at war?
Yeah, I'm at war.
War 4 on pause. I'm going to go ahead and start a Lend Lease. Do you need fuel?
No, I've got a good enough fuel. I have nothing that takes fuel other than my Air Force, so I'm fine. Are you going to send me a Lend Lease?
Yeah, I'm looking at what to send you real quick. Whoa, almost give you equipment I don't have. There you go. One time. Alright, accept that.
Alright, thank you. Yep, there you go. Alright, there you go. And that should be no fighting because... Yes, it's no fighting. Alright, go for the capital. We're not even going to fight them. We're just going to go straight around them. Pin that division.
Got them quick. Got them booty.
They had a hole in their front line. I didn't even have to fight. This at least gives me a little bit of oil.
That's good.
What?
What?
Excuse me? Portugal? Portugal's trying to take me back.
No. I think you can deny that, actually. I don't think you have to let them do that. Or you can justify against them and go to war with them.
I can't. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to take out Paraguay and then maybe go for them. Alright, Paraguay. Yes, I can. Because you're communist, and I don't want you here anymore. It doesn't matter what they do, to be honest, because I'm already doing Liberty Ethos, so...
We're gonna have 72 Marine divisions, by the way, just to let you know.
Oh.
I'm gonna wait a little bit though, because that's gonna cost a lot of guns. So I'm just gonna wait.
I have 4. Yeah, I have 4 horse divisions and 2 mountaineers in training. How bad? Oh, this is a bad. That's a bad mountaineer, but that. I'll work with it. I'll work with it. Those things will deploy on their own time when they actually get the darn equipment for it. You gonna support Spain in the Civil War?
I'm not supporting anybody but you. I don't give a shit about Spain.
I don't know. Send a division or 2 over there. Get some military XP.
All my divisions are one with cavalry divisions, so.
Oh,
Like,
so what are you gonna transfer them over to?
72 divisions, 72 units of Marines. I trained them up. I used all my Army XP to fully upgrade my Marine divisions, and because you can bypass the Special Forces cap by not having any Special Forces and then converting an army into it. So you can kind of cheese
thanks
all
to
that.
Liberty Ethos. Thank you, buddy. We're doing interventionism. I'll need it. Okay. Yeah. I'm not doing any like counter anything in my country. Like I'm not gonna do that. So I'm asking you this because I'm gonna start going back to non-aligned, like plus non-aligned soon. So could you like boost ideology in me?
I have a spy. I actually. Well, let me see. Let me put a network there and down there, in young Brazil and Sao Paulo. And see what happens. Boost propaganda. No, I need to boost ideology here. Democratic.
Yeah.
There we go. So as long as you don't have a spy up in your country,
I don't have a spy in my country. I got some few swords, but that's it. There's my first division. Alright, buddy. Come down here since you're not good enough as garrison. I suppose you can garrison it. Road. Should I just straight up annex Paraguay?
If you wanted to, it's up to you.
Well, that's...
You do you, boo.
Don't ever say that again.
Oh my god.
Alright. Switch those for... Yes, I know I'm going to be missing infantry equipment.
Are you still going down Liberty FS line?
Yeah. Oh, I actually get... That is... Okay, that's pretty decent. I'll give that.
What?
The democracy focuses are actually pretty decent. It's not that bad.
Let me pause real quick.
Hey, friend, I'm coming to visit you.
Coming to visit, huh?
They'll be there in about a week or so. There they are. You should see them there.
Where'd you send them at?
I sent them to Washington.
Washington, huh?
Do you see it?
No, I don't see anything.
Oh, there's ships in Washington. At least there should be.
I don't know why I'm not able to see them, but
Let's see. Let me check my trade thing. All right. 18 rubber left to export.
can you guess how many guns I'm down behind? I'm down on.
How many?
46,000.
Dear, am I making this worse?
No,
Put it
no,
back
no.
on 3-speed. Put it back on 3-speed.
It is on 3-speed. What are you talking about?
Not for me. It's still on 4-speed.
It's on 3-speed on my end. I
What-
could drop
what
down
day-
to 2.
Dude, you're on the...
It's December 17th.
I know. It took me like... It took... I was an entire week behind.
I did not touch that at all.
I was an entire week behind.
Yeah, I didn't touch it though.
Alright. You can continue.
That's pretty insane.
Oh, no. No, look at Africa. No. 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 No.
What? What about it?
Look over by Italy.
What do you mean?
British Egypt. British Sudan.
Yeah,
British Chad.
Yeah,
Sorry,
they're all
French
puppets.
Chad. They're all oh no. Oh no. Like the Belgian Congo was already a thing, but 60 days until Paraguay.
60 days until Paraguay, huh?
Hey, buddy.
How you doing on guns right now?
Guns, still 4,000 behind.
Oh, I've sent you 2,000. Goddamn.
It's because I have no mills. I'm waiting for my... I have, like, mills that will be in production soon. I just have to wait for the sieves to get through. After that, I should be fine. Oh, no! What did you do? What are you doing, Britain?
They're,
oh my gosh.
fucking everything up is what they're doing.
Britain. Oh, gosh, you should probably support India.
Oh, it's already over.
Support India!
No, you have 42,000 guns and 700,000 manpower to give to me? No? Yeah, well, I can't do that then. I can't do shit.
I can give you manpower, but...
I can't do shit. I can't give... I can't... I have the Neutrality Act. I can't send volunteers until world tension's at 50%. So I literally... I can't do anything. And because
Wait, hold up. You're giving me planes?
Fighters. Just the Hawks, the P1s, which are rank 1 fighters. That's all I have right now.
Alright, well...
Yeah, that's all. I literally can't. Even if I wanted to, I can't because of the Neutrality Act. I can't do shit until there's about 50% world tension. So.
I mean, goodbye Paraguay. I mean, it's really bad moving through this terrain, but... What do you mean?
Nice.
Oh. Oh, well. You know, this might be the one time that I do it, but I'm actually thinking of puppeting Uruguay since they have no, like, there's no hold up. What is that? So 4 civilian factories, 1 military factory,
They
2
have 8
okay.
infrastructure.
Oh, geez, yeah. Okay, never mind. I'm taking all states.
Yeah, they have 8 infrastructure, which is really good infrastructure for fucking South America.
No, yeah, I definitely need that infrastructure. You'll go there.
Anarchists rise up.
Next on the list, Bolivia.
So the British have the fallen government right now.
Oh my God! What is Britain doing? Oh my God, Britain! Why?
I don't know what they're doing.
Fuck?
They're doing a change of course.
Oh no! No! No!
So they're either gonna go King's Party. They had Edward the Eighth still, so they could go.
They could go communist.
They could.
It doesn't matter if they go the King's Party. Then the Kaiser is like Europe's fricks because you have both Britain and the Kaiser.
Yeah, but then they lose. The Allies disassemble and they lose a lot of their colonies though. So that's good for us.
They do lose a lot of the colonies. Well, I guess that's Canada on a course for us.
Yeah, I mean I'm gonna annex them anyways eventually. Once I get my military up to scratch.
Oh, the Commonwealth of Nations.
Is that what they're called now?
Yep. Nope. Yep. Canada's the leader.
Oh yeah. Technically speaking, it's just New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, and fucking Canada.
Canada, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and also Papua New Guinea.
And Papua New Guinea. I'd go to war with them. Unfortunately, I believe Australia can become the leader of the group. So, I don't have a way to invade them.
Why not convert only a couple Marines? Well, then why not only convert a couple to Marines and then,
I can't go to war with them anyways, though. Nothing that I want to do, I can do until the 50% world tension. I can't justify. I can't do anything.
Okay, I've got a good number of civs now that I can do with things. Oh, I'm getting close to the not being under and guns.
Good. Let me modify my Lend-Lease for you. There you go. Accept that.
Give me a second. Division infantry. I understand that. Go there. Accept. And where's my mountaineers that spawned? Mountaineers. Unassigned division. Oh, these guys. Okay, those guys.
Wilhelm II returns. Nice. Edward VIII.
So is the
King's Party.
The monarchy is also returned in Britain.
Yep. Hindenburg disaster. Drop my conscription to 18.
I have an army of 12 infantry and an army of 4 mountaineers and 3 cavalry.
It's gonna be such a long time before I can do anything.
As soon as I get to okay, good. Urban effort. Okay. Urban effort 2. How much rubber do you actually need?
I'm actually -1 right now, so I'm going to get some more from the Dutch.
Why are you trading with the Dutch?
Because you don't have enough. There you go. I don't want to take all your resources.
I'm only like buying things from you.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm only buying things from you. I have 10 I have 10 rubber left to export.
Yeah, I just grabbed some as well.
Yeah. I've only been buying because I'm going for the whole Pax Americana thing, and that means like being, you know, self-independent.
I'm suffering from the recession of 37.
Oh, there goes regional defense. I think Spain's gonna win this. It's gonna be the weird Spain. That's democratic.
That's good for us. I mean,
wait, hold up. Could you form a faction with me if I was 1, democratic, and 2, if I justified if it was like what
my
what
world
would I
tension has to be at 100% in order to create factions. So it's going to be a little while. We're going to have to what we'll have to do is wait till Europe eventually explodes, and then you just justify against one of the majors when that happens, and that should jack it up to 100, and we'll be able to
Well, if
lock
I
in
need
this
to see
faction.
something, I'm not going to actually justify, but I just want to see which. Okay, so if I justified Conquer, what would that do? 24% on if I justified Germany. 32% if I justified Soviets. France is going communist.
Well, I'm not actually
So I guess I gotta.
I'm not surprised about that one. Normally when they do get the Black Party or the King's Party in UK, they go communist. So
I'd have to justify on the Soviets.
well, let's wait to do that.
Or I could justify on you and do 58. Oh my gosh.
What happens if you justify against me and the Soviets? While we're paused.
Oh, I don't have enough political power for that.
Because if you did that, that might put us up to 100, and I could create a faction. And then if you go to war, I can bypass my restrictions by you calling me into the war. So
let me see how much political power that take. 44 to justify on you. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, that's 80%. Do you have any more political power?
I'm trying to see what would be. I'm trying to see what I could do to get 20 more world tension. Give me a second. You are 24. I need 11 more political power.
All right. Well, we'll pause for a
wait
while.
a little bit with the justification going against you, and then I'll probably do it against France. No, not France. Something.
Well, let me know when you get your political power, because I'll pause. Because once you justify and I create a faction, and you join it,
I can cancel.
You can cancel them and drop the world tension back down. So. This is a real cheesy way to do this.
I think it's fine. Hey, can you pause for a quick second?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, dropped to 78%.
Alright. Continue then.
How much more political power do you need?
I'm going to be justifying on the Soviets because that would give me the most, and I need 5.
5 more?
45 political power. And it gives it 32%, so that's more than enough.
Yeah.
Oh, China's completely nationalist.
How much? Are you good now?
No. Look, man, I gained 0.4 a day. Just,
Oh, fuck.
I'll
I
tell
thought you
you
got
when.
like 1. God damn.
I'll tell you.
I gained 0.23, so technically you have more political power gained than I do.
India's still holding on. Very surprising. Pause.
Alright, paused.
That.
Alright.
100% for you, man.
Oh, you have to be democratic as well.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the justifications going then.
Alright. You're probably gonna break the game by doing this. Wait, you can keep doing this? Because I can actually do my giant awakes now?
Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so it doesn't matter, because I gotta keep this up because it, like, helps you.
Yeah. Canada is trying to get me into their faction because you've raised the world tension so high, the AI are like, not doing very good.
No, don't join that faction. Do not
I'm not.
join that faction.
Well, you know what? I should take control of it and then kick them all out.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Because I think I have the factories required to do that.
Oh my god.
Right, and then I can, where do I go? To take control of factions. I think I have to go to them. And then take over faction. I just need to save up political power. 170 political power.
This is going better than I thought.
Yeah, because by doing this, I'm going to be able to do giant awakes. Which is going to put me into civilian economy from undisturbed isolation.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Then you can modify the loan lease.
Yep. I'll be able to do a lot more. It's funny because, like, literally, if any major nation goes to war right now, it's going to cause World War II. Because the world tension's fucking 100%.
Oh my gosh, I got the events that I get when you know. Go 5 and we'll... Ugh. We have 5, and we'll put them in... No locations. Santa Carina. I mean, I'm doing so well in guns right now that I can train my divisions.
Well, that's good. $50 days. Oh, dude, I thought Bangladesh declared war on you for a second. I was like, what? Oh yeah, Purple Spain won. Time to do wartime industry. Hell yeah. I literally get to bypass everything before fucking 1940.
I mean, the Soviet faction's looking a little bit pitiful, to be honest. The only change was Sinking.
Oh, fuck. There we go.
How long till France goes into a civil war?
The sooner the better. I am making 129 guns a day.
Oh my god.
Yep.
What am I making? I'm making 26. Crap, man. Right, stop trying. I've gotten you all up to level 3, that's all that matters. Alright, so... Alright, that can get me back on track for my guns and stuff. Let's see, what can I...
I say
yes,
50 more political power and I'll be able to take control of the faction.
That.
36
I know what
more.
I did? Do you want to know what I did? I researched synthetic refineries on rubber.
Oof. That's good. That's very good, actually. More rubber.
Yeah. And I'm now doing it for a little bit of oil too, in case I want to build a couple tanks.
So
Pretty soon here, I'm going to open the political discourse because I'm finally getting to that area.
"10 days and I can take faction control."
Well, kick everyone out but Canada. Keep Canada in the faction. Remember, this is Pax Americana.
Yes. Ooh, one more day. There we go. Alright, I am now the leader of the faction.
Oh my gosh.
Should I invite Bangladesh in?
Don't you dare.
So we're gonna kick all the old colonies from faction as well, right?
No, everyone but Canada. Because Canada is in America.
Alright. And then I'm gonna go ahead and you have to be democratic and I can just invite you to the
yeah, I know. There are a lot of things happening that really should not be. Oh my gosh, the politics.
Hey, yeah, how long until you're democratic?
20 more political power.
Okay, because shit's gonna get real quick if we don't drop this world tension down.
Oh, jeez, okay, so I'm gonna do this, cancel justification on the Soviets.
You've generated 78.9% now of the world's tension.
Okay, so how much world tension would you need to bring me into the faction?
You're good right now. If you stop justifying against the Soviets, you're good because there's other people just doing stuff. But you need to keep the one on me. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's 100% still. Okay, well, that means other nations are doing some crazy shit.
Oh my gosh, Jesus. France, what treaty did you have? I didn't even notice that. France has a treaty.
With who?
I don't know. There was a peace treaty in France.
I have no idea. I know Republican Spain's part of the Comintern, though.
God damn. Please do silent. Okay, so I know that. Silent Intel network and Intel network. Let's say just Bolivia. Oh, I'm finally getting Hawks.
I'm almost caught up on equipment. Only 1.2 behind. Well, 1,200 behind in guns.
Still 3,000.
9,000 behind artillery.
Behind, but I'm like not dying anymore.
That's good.
I've got a really big military now, so it's not like I'm like 4,000 behind with 7 divisions. I'm 4,000 behind with 26. And that should be enough. Yes, it is. Political discourse. Okay, I opened up political discourse. It shouldn't be long for, it's not that bad. I mean, hold national referendum prerequisites more than 50% support for democracy. Countries not the Soviet Union. Evidently, you cannot hold elections in the Soviet Union. Who would have thought that?
Yeah, who would have thought that the Soviet Union doesn't allow elections? Apparently, the Soviet Union is justifying it against Lithuania, Latvia, so it doesn't help.
Lithuania and Latvia don't exist.
Oh, so that's old then. They already got them then. The peace treaty was with Kasinia or Kasina? I don't know.
Probably some African territory.
Yeah. I'm gonna secure China.
Pause.
Okay.
Alright, this is gonna go down south. What the
What?
Oh my gosh, no! What the heck happened?
What?
I'm fascist!
Oh my god. Oh, it's because of Portugal.
No! Oh crap, load a previous save, please, or something.
I don't have a previous save. Let's see. The only autosave I have is from March 1st of 38. So, I guess we could reload with that.
Yes, please. Oh, hold up, I need to see something. Am I a puppet to anyone? I need to see this. Oh, they're still in the Civil War, too.
Yep.
Alright, so we're gonna load the previous save. Yeah, we're gonna load the previous save.
I'm gonna do something real quick. I need to see which Spain did it. So, I'm just gonna load the save and load in as one of them real fast.
Like, load in as Portugal, because I know this was a Portuguese focus, and, like, cancel the Portuguese focus. That's what we're gonna have to end up doing.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna have to do. Let me back out of this. What? I never... Oh, okay, that's why. Let me see. Oh yes, the monarchist uprising in okay.
Please no. No.
Alright, don't worry.
Gonna...
There will be no more Portuguese military. I deleted it. So,
No, but also make sure they don't do anything, like cancel that focus.
I did. I put them on a different focus. So.
Okay, because I was so close to getting democracy.
Alright, so let me exit the main menu. Let me reload now. Yeah, because that's kind of AIDS.
That ruined... Like, the only thing I could do at that point was justify in Portugal, and, well...
Load this. Alright, let me go to the Discord. There you go. It's in the thing. Is it letting you in?
I have to get the new code. Give it a second. I had to unload Hoi 4 for this to work, so that my computer doesn't overheat.
Overheating computers. Hell yeah.
It's a laptop. You don't have to worry about that issue. Ugh. So who are we conquering first in Europe?
I have no idea.
Britain, maybe?
Britain probably be the easiest one. They'll have the least amount of allies in Europe. And then that would give us a good landing point into Europe from Britain.
Yeah, so are we just gonna, like, free all the nations, or... No, I really think that we should have, like, a couple of, like, super nations in Africa, but...
Super nations? Africa. That's a good combination of words right there.
Well, they're not going to be super in any way but land size, just, like, so we don't have, like, a million nations making divisions that will lag up the game.
There you are.
Waiting to load. For the world to suddenly turn very violent. And it suddenly turned very violent.
Yeah, it would suck having to go and beat Portugal, then free you, and then you continue from there.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so I deleted the Portuguese Empire's army. So the fascists will win, but the fascists have a default focus tree. So...
It's like I can still work with this. Oh! I just realized something, though. When we fight Britain, I'm actually gonna have to do something. I share a land border.
Yeah, but one little thing, so...
No, there's a good amount of divisions down there. There's at least 3 divisions, and...
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause real quick. See what the fascists are doing.
Fascists are gonna win now, so goodbye. I think that's good at least. And that should be Portugal gone.
Hopefully it buys you enough time to become democratic.
We'll free. Don't worry, Portugal. We'll free you in a little bit. I think we will at least. Yeah, we're probably gonna. The United States is probably gonna puppet you.
Poor Portugal. No, I'm gonna give you Portugal.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I gotta puppet. I'm gonna puppet Portugal and annex their colonies.
Speak dicks.
No, I'm gonna puppet Angola, give Angola Mozambique, and then just like I'll make my own little puppet state down there in South Africa. Oh, fun! 44 guns a day.
How are the fascists not winning? Come on. Win. The Greater Portugal's lost 12,000 men and Kingdom of Portugal's lost 1,000.
They just need to capture one more city.
They're having a fucking real issue with this ending right now. What is going on? Look what's happening.
I don't know. Look, it's gonna be fine.
Alright, fascists cut that pocket off. I don't get it, because, like...
It doesn't matter that they're, like, pushed back on that 2-tile thing, because they lost a significant amount of stuff in the pocket.
The Kingdom of Portugal has 1 to 5 divisions. Greater Portugal has moved from 7 to 14. I don't understand what's happened right now.
Hold on, let me look at the Kingdom of Portugal. Give me a second. I don't know. Fascist Portugal has. What the? Fascist Portugal has docking rights to Bangladesh and that Australian puppet state.
Alright, we're gonna have to fucking fix that probably, because we can't let Kingdom of Portugal win.
Can you, like, justify?
I could justify against normal Portugal. 125 days.
I guess. And if they die between now and then, oh well. Right?
I have no idea, dude. I don't know what's going on.
I'm expanding civil support.
As long as you can become democratic, that's all that matters.
3-speed.
Oh, there we go.
God, I was like...
You have 49% democratic, huh?
I know, I just did expand civil support, so... I'm so close. I'm so close. Okay, Italy. Good luck, buddy. Germany's not going to be helping you, so good luck. I only just realized, but the Italian claims on Yugoslavia only actually gives them claims on 2 states.
It's really all they need to go to war, though. But if you're playing as Yugoslavia, you could actually release those states.
Extra research slot.
I have plus 12,000 guns now.
Good.
I just need to catch up on artillery and motorized.
Oh my god.
Motorized, huh?
What the fuck? Can you actively seeing what they're doing?
No, I can't. I have no idea.
Oh. Hold the phone. Okay, so one, I think I can give 2 divisions. Hey, commander, okay, give me that. Yes. Come on. Got it. Commander. You'll do just fine. Alright, buddy. Send volunteers under the 2 divisions. The limit is 1, so get back the Mountaineer Division and...
Soviet Union is at war with Finland.
Alright, so I'm sending a Mountaineer to go help Greater Portugal.
Fucking Greater Portugal.
There's gonna be Brazilians fighting Portuguese alongside Portuguese. Yes. That's it, I'm, yes!
Did you get there?
50%, okay, I gotta, gosh damn it.
Alright, I sent Greater Portugal and Attaché. 1, 2. They have 7 divisions against, way more. 3, 4, 5, so 10 against 10 divisions, it looks like. I'm going to recall my attaché from the south. So I was just curious of what they were doing. Fucking hell. %51% Democratic. You're getting there. So you're helping Greater Portugal, you said? Xander? Oh no. Oh. I need to pause. Xander just left. Let's see what happens. Fucking A, exit the main menu. I guess we have to reload. I don't know how long ago. Player, host. Fuck, I didn't want to do that. Oh my god. Escape. Main menu. Slowly getting there.
How big is your military?
Pretty big, not very big.
So you have a lot of divisions that are just useless. Oh, my navy is still in Washington. Here goes the war. Good luck, Finland. Good luck, buddy. Soviet Union declared war on Finland, discredit government. Oh my gosh, yes, 61% for the,
Holy fuck.
It's going to happen soon. They're going to demand a referendum soon.
Are you doing it, or?
I have to wait till 100. I finally got enough support, so I gotta wait till 100 power and then I can do it.
So I have 72 divisions, a total of 936,000 manpower in the field. If you're wondering. And they're marine templates that are 36 width. Did you hear me?
I'm just getting the computing machine.
Oh, nice.
Oh god, what the frick is lagging so much?
I have no idea. You're 114 hours behind.
Pause!
It's paused. It's already paused.
I don't know what's happening. Oh gosh.
Your internet's
Jesus.
taking a poop.
Oh my god, this is a nightmare. It's good. Give me a minute. It'll take a couple minutes for it to catch up, but it'll eventually catch up, certainly.
Hopefully.
Oh, this is the first time in a while that I've been below 800k manpower.
Yeah, I have almost 1 million manpower at 465,000 free, and only have 1.1% of my core population right now.
What are you on in terms of manpower law?
Which one? There's two. There's two that deal with manpower.
Just say both. Say both.
Disarmed nation and age 18.
Volunteer only age 17.
Yeah. And I'm able to draw that much manpower, almost 1 million manpower just from doing that.
It's scraping the barrel. If you combine both scraping the barrel and
Almost
which
serve.
is basically all of scraping the barrel.
Yeah, and almost serve under the age.
And almost serve, you get almost 10%.
That'd be good as Russia. No, can you imagine doing yeah, all adults must serve plus the all must serve under age. That'd be plus you could do the limited female service, which adds an additional 1%. Or you could do actually egalitarianism, which is 2% to recruit population. So you could get like 12%. You know what's funny?
What?
Because I believe in World War II, the U.S. actually mobilized 9% of its population. I believe is what it was. 9% was in the military. So technically speaking, like you should in the game really should allow you to go even higher in percentage for recruitable population without debuffs. Because in real life, most of these nations did. So.
Oh, that's right. So, I'll be back in a couple minutes once once my computer's calmed down. So.
Well, do you want to just take a break from this for right now? Come back in an hour or so and see if it's ready to go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's what we'll do then. I'll talk to you in about an hour, hour and a half. All right. All right. All right. We're gonna go ahead and end this for now. All right, so that Xander's computer can cool down and not overheat and break. We'll be back in an hour, hour and a half to play Hearts of Iron, or if not, we'll be back on Diablo 3. So, see you guys later.